do a very quick unboxing. I know that some people like these unboxings and some people don't really. Aha! So the fact that this bezel is there tells me what's here, and so I'm pretty excited. Now I am really looking forward to seeing this actually, and because this is totally not prepared, it can be a little tricky on camera unboxing, but there we go. There we go. And just to show you the Helm box, I do like that actually. That's a very good packaging for a watch, in my opinion. Right, so I haven't seen this, and oh, there we go. Sometimes these packages can be a little tight, but that seems to be not the case here. So this is going to be very, very nice. Hold on, I've said that, and there's a knack to these things. And as I'm pulling it off, it's a little, okay, it's almost off. There we go. I don't want to break the cardboard. There we go. And right, so I am really, I'm so curious to see this because I have an idea of what it is. Aha! Now look at that. Isn't that very cool? I do like this, and on this occasion, I have the bracelet here. Let me get this out, and so this is good. So you know, you'll have seen from the title, this is the titanium bracelet by Helm, and what I might quickly do is just put it in the hand like this, because I'm very curious to see the build feel. Now all the packaging is on, so I will have to take that off, but I'm rather happy with that so far. That is really very nice. In fact, let me do this. So this is a friction, so I might actually not know how. Oh, that came away okay. I mean that, yeah, that seems very, very nice. Anyway, let me put this aside. Now let's get to this thing. Oh wow, 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 wow! This is what I've been waiting for. Look at that. Now, some people might think, Stephen, why have you gone green? Well, it's because at the moment I'm really into the green things, mainly clothing and straps. Hence this green strap. But I can tell you that on first impressions, this is fantastic. Look at that. Wow. Now, will I be wearing it on the green NATO? Probably not. It's not my plan actually to have the NATO on, so I might take the NATO off right now. But I'm happy that I do have a NATO, this green one, because that is something that I may use in the future. But look at that. I'm very pleased. But this is the thing that I'm very pleased about. Wow. Now, of course, I've seen the stainless steel, the stainless steel version with the black dial. But this white dial with this white bezel, that is very, very nice. And I won't turn the bezel there. Or maybe it might be there might be a sticker on there. Anyway, I will. It's because of course I've got the sticker on, so I'm trying to. There we go. And oh yes, that feels very good. Oh yes. And some people love the ratcheting of the Helms actually, and it's got this nice little pop. That does feel very good. That really does. Yeah, and I actually might take the sticker off the back. Why not? There we go. Very impressed. So this is titanium. And you know, in the hand you feel that weight differential very quickly. And if I show you the if I offer up the bracelet there, you can see that this is going to, actually that's going to look very, very good. But the other reason why this has been something that I've wanted to get my hands on is because I have some straps for it. Now what I will do is I'm going to quickly pause and I'm going to get the straps. Now some of you will have seen this coming. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is actually, now you can see there is a yellow, the end of the second hand is yellow. Now imagine how cool that will look when I put that on. Now of course, because it's white, it's going to, oh look at the orange. Oh, that looks rather good, doesn't it? And also the other colour I had in mind was the grey. Oh wow, I can tell you that is really cool. Now of course there's a black one here. I can't see me using the black, but never say but the black does match the numerals. And if I had the black bezel on, in fact, let me can I open? Yeah, I do apologise. It's taped there, so I won't bother that on camera. But you can see that the stock model has a black bezel with the white markings, and I've got the inverse version here. Now, actually, when I put the black there, it really suits it. I never even thought about it. I also have the grey one. Oh, and the grey one works as well because obviously it goes with the black numbers. But you can see that the yellow would provide that summer vibe, and the orange looks really rather nice. Yeah, this is very cool. Now let me show you. In the packaging was this little screwdriver for the bracelet. If I size the bracelet on the camera, it would take forever, so I won't do that. But I will quickly, I will at some point soon size up the bracelet so that I can show you the bracelet on the watch. I mean, it's going to look very titanium and white, but I think it's going to look really nice. But what I am prepared to do is, let's see if I can put one of these straps on right now. Now, if I'm very careful, I can probably release the spring bar there. Yep, so that's one spring bar out. And I can probably do the same here. And this is a Bergeron spring bar release tool. And there we go. And that's the second one. And actually, because I've got it like this, what I can probably do also, let me zoom in here, is I can take off these straps like this. And oh yeah, I mean that looks rather good, doesn't it? You can see I'm a bit of a strap monster. You can see what's going on here. Look at that. Let me zoom in again. So that's the yellow. Now we have the orange and white. So these, this is going to look very good. There's no doubt about it. That looks super, doesn't it? If I put that there, I mean that does look very good. And I'll try the. So obviously there's a bit of a summer vibe going on here, and I think that was the mood I was in at the time when I was thinking, how this might look. Oh, that does look good. That does look very good. And the reason, one of the reasons that I liked this Helm is because I'm all about the way it looks. I mean, I know everybody is, and so this is really my personal opinion. But I was thinking for the summer, this is really going to look very striking and very good. And the reason that I took the spring bars out on camera like that is so that I can put this on one of the straps. And I'm doing this all on camera. I do apologize. This is normally you take a little bit more care and time to do these things, but that seems to have gone on very nicely. And I can probably do it with this one. And there we go. I do apologise if my hand goes off camera. It's because I'm looking at the thing over the camera. There we go. But I seem to have managed it there. And yeah, you can see I'm going very rough and ready here. Oops, popped out. And if I put that there, there we go. And I didn't hear that pop in. Anyway, that is in. The reason I wanted to do that is so that I can show you what the watch looks like on the wrist. But there you go. Look at that. Now, I think what I will do is I'll end this bit of the video here so I can get on with things. I had to rush this, but I really did want to show you the unboxing and my first impressions. And the only way I can do that is by doing it for real. So that's why I did it that way. And there you go. Actually, I should put the titanium bracelet in there as well, because that came with it. How cool is that? Isn't that nice? That is very cool. First impressions are, that is brilliant. So I was having a quick, I'd stopped the camera rolling. I was having a quick play with this, and I thought, hold on. This watch is better than I realise. It's titanium, sapphire crystal main part, and I think that is a sapphire crystal covered Luma Bright bezel. And what I was able to do just then was this is the stock bezel for the watch, and I pulled it out and I thought the build quality that you can feel here, and there's this is the springy click part, and you can see that this is the machined part, and there's a spring part in it. But this is titanium, and I believe that's sapphire crystal. I do apologise if it's not sapphire crystal. It's a similar material to cover the bezel, but so this is how it would come stock. You would have that there like that, and of course it's going to look fabulous. So if you did have it on the black rubber, and it had that bezel, you can see how nice that would look. But I wanted to show you this bezel because, I don't know, these little touches of detail, and also the value for money that Helm is offering here, I think is amazing. Now, I've had a couple of Helms in my hand, so this is not the first Helm, so I was sort of expecting it to be very nice, and but this is really exceptional stuff. I have to tell you that if you were thinking about a Helm, and maybe you thought, because of its price it's not high-end enough, or maybe this aesthetic isn't you, but I don't know, there's something about Helm that is unbelievably, it feels you're getting great value for money. The build quality looks fabulous. Now, obviously, at this price point, that they can't do everything, but what you're getting for the money is really quite unbelievable. And the way that looks, I mean, how cool does that look? And also the way that the case is articulating with the bracelet there, and maybe you can see that. What that articulation does, it makes it sit on your wrist rather nicely. It stops it wriggling around. Now, it might be, yes, I'm off the camera for a moment. I do apologise. There we go. I can get back on here. You need 3 hands really, but let me put it on like this. I wanted it for this reason, because I can really, look at that for a summer watch. I mean, that is really something, isn't it? That really does look striking. I can't wait to show this off and see what the reaction is. And there's something about this design. It has become very Helmish. That is a Helm Khuraburi. And now this is the upgraded V8 version with the titanium. And it's also been AMG modified, but with the white bezel matching the dial. And also I've got the date, and the minute hand's over the date at the moment, but if I keep chatting for another couple of minutes, we'll move off the date. And the date, matches the dial. And also I'm a big date fan. I've got to have a date for some reason. Anyway, I've just set the time and the date with this crown. The crown action is really good. The bezel action is lovely. And you can feel the tight tolerances. I can feel the play on that bezel against the case is fantastic. It's very sharp, it's very crisp, it sounds lovely. The machining tolerances on the crown are even better. They really are super. This is a really super duper watch. In fact, I would say this is, it really is so cool. I mean, that is striking. To get that look, I suppose you could find another watch that would share that colorway, but the build quality, value, the experience here from Helm is really quite sensational. I have to say that. Helm are really good. I am very impressed. And I suppose it's why, I was interested in Helm and their products, was for this reason. I'll just take the camera off the stand and offer it up like this, although that might be risky because, but there you go. This is the Helm Khuraburi titanium with a date, and here are some straps I intend to have a play with. I thought it was really good, and I thought it was worth showing you. I'm very impressed, actually. I can't tell you how impressed I am. In fact, you can probably tell I'm very impressed. Anyway, this is the Helm Khuraburi, and it is very, very good. So very quickly, I had the chance to size the bracelet and put it on, and because I like the look of it, I wanted to show the titanium bracelet. Now, this is I don't have too many titanium bracelets, although I do on the MRGs. This is I think the first titanium bracelet I've ever had on a mechanical watch. In fact, this might be the first titanium mechanical watch that I've actually worn like this, and I have to say I am very impressed. I don't know if that is typical of titanium watches, or Helm's quality control is rather good. But sizing this bracelet, and of course they use the simplest screw mechanism. So you can see that this side there are no screw heads or an entrance for a screw. So it literally is a single screw piece that goes in. I think it's 1.8 millimeters is the screw head. And these are I needed to remove 3 of the links, and those links weigh nothing. This is one of the nice things about titanium, that they are weightless. And so I just to keep them safe, I screw them all together back again like that. So that's what that looks like. And the build quality, the tolerances of the bracelet are absolutely impeccable. I found nothing wrong whatsoever. Now I know that this buckle doesn't have the press release here. It's a friction fit, and you have to do that to release it. It's not ideal. I'd love the push button, but the fact that it fits very well, and you can see everything is nicely snug, and the alignment's perfect, the buckle looks perfect, and it's light. If this was stainless steel, it would be markedly heavier. I like heavy watches, not a problem for me, but some people may not like it. But I know that I got the hang. It's a little bit off center, but it looked better this way. And if I put it on the wrist, you might be able to tell. So I have a 7-inch wrist for your reference, and having it fit like that, size like that, it seems to fit perfect on my wrist. And I don't know, some people might not be too bothered about the white dial, white bezel, but I think against the titanium it looks rather good, and the feel is very good. I have to say, this titanium, this watch, it feels absolutely, I mean, it feels really good. I'm very impressed. In fact, it's nice to get a watch in the hand and be impressed, to be very impressed. And this really does fit my expectations. Now, yesterday I did have it on the yellow bracelet, the yellow rubber strap, and then you can see it looks fabulous. And the yellow actually matches the yellow end of the second hand there. So you can see how lovely that looks, and it does look good. And I haven't worn the orange yet, but you can see that the orange on that is going to look fabulous. That does look rather nice. And if you wanted to tone things down, the grey is going to look super. That will nicely match. I think white straps are too white, so I prefer them to be off-white or grey like this. That does look good. And I noticed that this grey rubber looks excellent as well. That does look rather nice. And of course the black works because it contrasts with the numerals, with the black numerals on the bezel there. So it happens to be a strap monster. This white dial, white bezel is a strap monster. Now I have a leather strap here with the vintage style stitching, and you can see that that's going to look so good. So I am really impressed with the options that this white dialed titanium Khuraburi offers, and I have to say that the experience of it has been marvellous. The machine tolerances, the machine overall is delightful. Titanium does give you a dull grey luster when it's polished or it's brushed like this. In fact, all the surfaces are brushed. But I love that dull shine. I mean, I do like the silvery shine also on stainless steel or white gold. White gold has a different luster again. I do like it. Anyway, I do like the titanium luster. Actually, when I was fitting the bracelet, the end links fitted perfectly. Putting this end links and bracelet together was absolutely a joy. It was such a smooth and perfectly fitting bracelet to the case. I mean, very, very nice. Also, every single screw screwed in and screwed out perfectly. I didn't have to overthink it. It went in very nice. There's loads of micro adjustments on the clasp there. That's really nice. These look to be ball bearings actually. So there is a little bit of engineering in the clasp, and it is crisp. It does fit together very nicely. So even though there isn't the push button release, it's a friction fit. I don't mind it too much. I don't mind it mainly because of its lightness. But also, it is a little wide. It's 20mm here. I would have preferred 18, but I'm nitpicking there. And of course, it's 22mm at the lug here. But being titanium, being lightweight, it does sort of work. I am really liking it. I have to say, I'm a lot more impressed. I mean, I thought I would like the watch anyway. I did. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to really like this watch. But I have to say, it is super. I'm very pleasantly. My expectations have been met, and I'm very pleased with this Khuraburi. I do like it. Anyway, it's a very quick. A very quick video to show you the titanium bracelet, because I didn't do that yesterday. Anyway, this should be the end video, so I do hope everybody is well, and speak again.